Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Sí, me parece buena idea.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Sí, tiene todo el sentido del mundo.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Vale, es buen momento para echar un vistazo y hacernos a la nueva Normandía. Mapa de galaxia. Usa el mapa de galaxia para elegir nuevos destinos para la Normandía. Bueno, la idea del planteamiento es muy parecido, ¿no? Terminal privada. Usa la terminal para obtener actualizaciones del estado del pelotón. Selecciona aquí armas para el pelotón. Úsalo para acceder a las otras cubiertas de la Normandía. Nos está dando un poco de info, ¿no? De alojamientos del capitán. Ve a tu camarote para personalizar tu apariencia. Y consigo al profesor para investigar mejoras para el equipo del pelotón. Laboratorio tecnológico. Claro, tenemos que conseguir al profesor, que tendríamos que ahora para moverse, ¿no? Y vale, pues nada, creo que podemos echar un guardadito. Sí, ¿por qué no? Vamos a echar un guardadito. ¿Por qué no? Y vamos a pelotón. Aquí tenemos 4. Vamos a meter aquí 1. Y incendiaria, ¿por qué no? Sí. Vale. Reúnete con Zens Massani. Ve a Omega y recoge el infame. Vale, viaja al distrito de cercano a la ciudadela. Introduce la contraseña del silencio Soro. Reúnete con Kasumi Goto. Viaje al Chera. Esto creo que son todas misiones tal vez de los DLCs. El proyecto Ascuas. La alianza ha encontrado los restos de los normandinos. Pero la ha pedido que se construyan monumentos en el lugar. Un recordatorio. Expediente. Esto tiene pinta de... Esto tiene pinta de ser todo DLCs. Sí, tiene todo... Sí, tiene toda la pinta. Sí, porque se activaron todos a la vez. Esto quiere decir que son expansiones. Bueno, pues poco a poco. Tampoco tenemos todo el tiempo del mundo. O sea, yo no tengo ninguna prisa.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
Yes, Shepard.
Vale, aquí es la... Sí. Hablemos de ti, háblame de Cerberus, que es esta sala.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Joker y tú.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Tu
Why are you
nombre.
named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI.
Sistema de inteligencia
That is an
defensiva.
acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Posición.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Trabajo.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I
Tiene todo el
collate the
sentido,
records
tiene
of
todo el
shipboard
sentido, toda la
monitoring
lógica.
devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
¿Ciberguerra?
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can
Hackearlos,
disable weapons,
básicamente.
guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Claro,
On the defense,
puedo
I manage the
hackearlos,
enemy's own suite of
básicamente.
Jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Impresionante.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why is there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
¿Qué sistemas de
The
vigilancia?
Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Claro, ¿cuánto pudo gastar en crear una nave, una réplica mejorada de la Normandía?
Restricted functions.
¿Cuánto pudo
Like what?
gastarse?
I do
Eso era
not
una
know.
nave única.
Some of my databases are sealed. Some of my hardware is kept offline.
No puedo tener acceso.
I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
¿Cuántas celdas hay?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Vale. Construcción de la
How did
Normandía.
Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
Vale,
question.
cambiemos de tema.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
¿Qué es esta sala?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Vale, pues nada.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Vale, pues nada, estupendo. Oye, no se diga que no hablamos, ¿eh? Que no se diga que no hablamos. Vale, esto supongo que será la salida. ¿Dónde está Presley? No está Presley, tío. Me cago en mi vida. No está Presley, tío. Anda, que no se echa de menos a Presley, ¿eh? Con la coba que nos daba, ¿eh? Joder. Tío muy majo, ¿eh? Tío muy simpático Presley, ¿eh? Que no solo nos decía lo mismo, ¿eh? Que no caía muy bien a nadie ni tal, pero bueno, ahí está. El bueno de Presley. Terminal privada. Estado del equipo. Información. Sobrecarga, capacidad de sobrecarga, alteraciones. Dotada normal, subfusiles y pistolas pesadas. Normal, pistolas pesadas y escopetas. Kasumi. Jack. Doctor Oker. Morbin Solu. Arcángel. El veterano. Vale, entonces mejoras. Las mejoras refuerzan los poderes de los miembros de tu pelotón, tus armas y tu nave, facilitando de esta forma el éxito de las misiones. Adquieres nuevas mejoras encontrándolas en las misiones, comprándolas en las tiendas o desarrollándolas con la terminal de investigación. Ocúpate del choque, contacto... Bueno, estos son... Tampoco vamos a leer mucho más ahora porque tampoco tiene mucho sentido, la verdad. Erudito. Vale, pues aquí en principio esto es el arsenal, ¿no? Sí, elegir equipo para Shepard. Claro, es que por lo que veo... Claro, por lo que veo... el sistema cambia, ¿eh? El sistema se nota que es bastante diferente al primero, ¿eh? Al menos de momento. Luego supongo que, no sé, luego hablo desde el desconocimiento. No lo sé. Pero vamos, que tiene pinta de que la idea del concepto es diferente.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Vale, las acciones de
What has
Cerberus.
Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we
Bueno,
do something
en el
about it,
1 habíamos tenido algún que otro encontronazo con Cerberus.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Vale, Jacob mola. Jacob me parece un personaje hasta ahora, un tío centrado, un tío con las ideas claras, un tío directo. Parece... no sé, parece leal.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Vale, gracias, sí. Muchísimas gracias. Vale, laboratorios tecnológicos.
A scientist is required to use
Sí, bueno, pues supongo que necesitaremos, lógicamente, al doctor, ¿no?
What's this area of the ship?
Una sala de comunicaciones, sala de
In
reuniones.
addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Parece útil.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to
Claro, hay que
manufacture
poner
and
100.
install 100
Claro,
entangled
claro,
pairs, one link to each world.
Vaya, menudo coñazo, macho.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Vale.
That's all for now.
Muy bien. O no sé, no podemos mandar un WhatsApp. No podemos mandar un WhatsApp. El WhatsApp aquí no va. ¿Qué es? ¿La evolución del WhatsApp? Pregunto. Armería. Vale, o arsenal. Bueno. Vale, pues aquí. Laboratorios. No podemos entrar porque son los laboratorios. Vale, ascensor. Vamos a usarlo. No parece que vaya esto. Alojamientos del capitán, por favor. Vamos a mis alojamientos, por favor. No hay WhatsApp. ¿Por qué no hay WhatsApp? ¿Qué pasó? Esto seguramente lo inventó Facebook, ¿eh? Vale. ¿Dónde estamos? Estamos en sus aposentos, capitán. Hostia, ojo el nivelazo, ¿eh? Ay, no me lo creo.
That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hall. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
No me lo creo. Tenemos una foto de Eliara. Pero ¿qué me estás contando, hermano? Salva a toda la humanidad de la galaxia de una aniquilación segura. Salva a tu tripulación de un ataque arrollador. Vuelve al servicio activo. Mata a 1000 enemigos en Mass Effect 1, 2 o 3. Mata a 200 enemigos en Mass Effect 1, 2 o 3. Inicia una relación sentimental en Mass Effect 1, 2 o 3. Desbloquea 15 nuevas entradas en el códice de Mass Effect 3. De 2, perdón. Madre mía, con fotos que don Leara, hermano. Bueno, este ya lo vimos. Armario de armadura. Armadura, tipo, sin casco. Oh, me gusta este. Sí, hombreras, guanteletes, grebas, material. Me gusta mate, tío. Me gusta el negro, ¿eh? Uf, y roja está muy chula, tío, en rojo oscuro, ¿eh? Uf. Sí. Sí. Sí, amigos, sí. Sí, señor. Sí, señor. Hostia, qué bueno. Puedes poner musiquita, tío. Puedes poner musiquita, tío. Hostia, qué bueno, tío. Puedes poner musiquita, tío, para en la habitación. Cubierta 3, alojamientos de la tripulación. Alojamientos de la tripulación, comedor, cubierta médica, núcleo de la IA, batería principal, cubierta de observación y soporte vital. Vale, aquí está Jacob. Y aquí está Miranda. Vale, pues alojamientos, por favor. Vale, soporte vital creo que no puedo acceder. Vale, aquí tampoco. Baño de caballeros. ¿Puedo entrar a hacer un pis? ¿Puedo hacer un pis? Alojamientos de la tripulación. Esta nave es mucho más grande. Sí, es mucho más grande. Es mucho más amplia, mucho más grande. Es enorme en comparación con la Normandía original, que era todo mucho más pequeñito.
The men's restroom is on the port side. The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Vale, esto es el laboratorio médico, sí. Hombre, Chagwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Vale, vamos a investigar un poco, a ver. Abandono de la Alianza.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We
El ataque
survived the
skilliano.
battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Creo que no hay nada más, parece.
Commander.
No hay nada más, absolutamente nada más. No hay nada más. Dice Víctor, me perdí en el principio, ¿te ha parecido? ¿Sigues con clase soldado o has cambiado? No, sigo con clase soldado. Sigo con la misma clase. No he cambiado absolutamente nada. Básicamente importé partida y nada, sigo igual. Sigo con la misma. Sigo absolutamente con la misma.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Vale, gracias, Sid. Muchísimas gracias. Vale, por aquí parece que no hay nada más. Hawthorne.
I'm sorry, princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day.
Héroe de la Ciudadela.
Gardner here. How can I be of service?
¿Necesitas algo?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
¿En qué puedo ayudarte?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Dame lista. Si podemos comprarlo, lo compramos.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
O sea, cocinero y es el que hace todas las reparaciones.
Electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Conserje y cocinero.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Opinión sobre Cerberus.
Working for Cerberus.
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Positivismo, amigos, sí señor.
I won't take any more of your time.
Positivismo, más gente así, más gente así, amigos, más gente así. Positivismo. Vale, aquí hay algo. Oficina de Miranda. Aquí está Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for
¿Podemos
you?
hablar, Miranda? Tengo pareja, pero por ti...
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Vale. Objetivos de Cerberus.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
¿Quién está al mando?
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Sin presión. Hombre ilusorio.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
No podría tener un abogado mejor. Vale. Quiero saber más acerca de ti, Miranda. Cuéntame, Guapetona.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
No, yo no creo que sea arrogante. No me parece una no me parece arrogante. Me parece que, bueno, una tía que está preparada y conoce sus puntos fuertes y sus limitaciones, ¿no? Vale, no me parece arrogante, Miranda. Me parece una tía que sabe lo que hay. Vamos a dejarlo ahí. ¿Sabéis? Vamos a dejarlo ahí. Creo que sabe cómo va esto. Vale, pues nada, aquí vimos a Miranda, aquí vimos a la doctora, y nada, creo que no hay mucho más, la verdad. Cubierta de la tripulación. Aquí podríamos subir de nuevo y creo que nos quedaría la cubierta de ingeniería. Cubierta de carga, garaje de maca y transbordador. Vale. 15 nuevas entradas del códice de Mass Effect 2. Escaleras de carga de cubierta inferior. Ingeniera Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Me estoy enterando de todo.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Si dispusiéramos de conexiones T6 FBA, ¿y por qué no las tienes?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Puedo conseguirlos yo, seguramente, ¿no? Vuestra formación.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
SS Perugia. Qué guay el nombre, tío.
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those
bueno, esto sí, pensé que iba a ser otra cosa.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the Elusive Man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
La ingeniera Daniel se le ve una tía lista, ¿eh?
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Vale.
Carry on.
Parecen muy majos, ¿eh? Sí, señor, estos dos. Molan.
I told you he would.
Vale, tenemos un par de puntos de virtud. Cubierta de motores. Vale.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Vale, ¿y esto? Zona de carga. Sí, no parece que haya mucho interesante por aquí. Hombre, está guay esto de... Es algo que hereda del 1, ¿no? Lo de, bueno, pues gastar un poco de tu tiempo en hablar con la tripulación. Yo creo que está muy guay, vamos, básicamente. Está muy chulo, ¿no? Lo de que puedas... Ah, esta está cerrada. Que puedas interactuar con la tripulación y... no sé. Eso está guay. Vale, pues yo creo que lo hemos visto todo, ¿no? Si no me equivoco. Vale, pues... aquí no tenemos nada más. Perdón. Guardar. Vamos a guardar. La actriz que hace de Miranda, a quien salen como 3 temporadas de la serie Dexter, y sí es bellísima. No la conozco, no la conozco. Yo no la conozco. Vale, bien, ¿esto cómo es? ¡Hostia! ¿Y esta movida, tío? Hostia, qué curioso, chaval. Qué curioso, tío. Es muy curioso el sistema, ¿eh? Es muy, muy curioso. Vas con la navecita por ahí, tío. Explora la zona de impacto de Normandía. Vale, esto quiero pensar. Expediente, la maestra ladrona. Expediente, el veterano, el consejo, el profesor, el jefe criminal, Arcángel y la convicta. Jack. Vale, estos son misiones, ¿no? Estos son misiones. Quiero pensar. Es decir, podemos reclutar gente, ¿no? Veterano, consejo, profesor, jefe criminal. Vale. Explora la zona de impacto de la Normandía. Depósito de combustible. Ah, tienes que comprar combustible. Hostia, qué bueno, tío. Hostia, qué bueno, chaval. Comprar sondas. Vale. Nebulosa de Omega. Relé de masa, Omega, reclutar. Entrar en el sistema. Vale. Estoy echando un vistazo. Estoy echando un vistazo a ver cómo va esta movida, ¿eh? Vale, o sea que esto sería lo principal, ¿no? Recluta arcángel, al profesor y al veterano. Relé de masa, relé de masa 4. Y te dice dónde están, por poner un ejemplo, si quiero seguir las misiones. Si quiero entrar en las misiones de la maestra ladrona, por ejemplo, o arcángel, o jefe criminal. Corlus. Vale. Encuentra al arcángel. Baja hasta la purgatoria. Pregunta a Aria sobre Mordin. Ve a la ciudadela. Reúnete con Zaed Masani. Reúnete con Kasumi Goto. Monta un equipo. Vale, es para marcarlas. Conexiones. Encuentra conexiones FBA. Encuentra los ingredientes. Encuentra el brandy. Viaja a IT. Investiga los restos. Y viaja al Chera. El proyecto de Cerberus forma de que no. Vale. Lo que pasa que te dice las misiones. Sí, bueno, esto lo entiendo. Esto, aquí en Omega están las misiones que buscamos. Pero si por ejemplo quisiera hacer las otras, tendría que entrar misión zona por zona. Claro, entiendo. Claro, tendría que entrar aquí. Explora la zona de impacto de Normandía. Relé de masa, arcángel, profesor, al veterano. Vale, te lo dice aquí todo. Explora la zona de impacto de la Normandía. Y si quiero salir de aquí. Entras aquí. Y aquí sí, por ejemplo, relé de masa. Fija el destino del relé. Explora la zona de impacto de la Normandía. Sí, es Amada. Vale, tendría que viajar hasta allí. Bueno, pues supongo que habrá que entrar un poco primero en lo más básico, ¿no? ¿O qué? Omega. ¿No? Relé de Omega 4. Relé de masa. Fija destino el relé. Amigo, esto es otra cosa. Vale, Ascuas. Esta aquí no, la Vía Láctea. Aquí nos cuenta el sitio donde vamos. Y supongo que será las misiones que podemos hacer. Nebulosa de Omega. Recluta a la convicta. Omega recluta arcángel al profesor y el veterano. Explora la zona del impacto de la Normandía. Investiga el proyecto Caudillo Supremo. Recluta al jefe general. ¿Empezamos por Omega? ¿Os parece bien? No sé, yo estoy dejándome llevar, sinceramente, yo estoy dejándome llevar, no estoy haciendo otra cosa. Estoy dejándome llevar absolutamente. Omega se construyó en el cascarón de un asteroide cuyo metal ya había sido extraído. Ha sido refugio de criminales, terroristas e inconformistas durante miles de años. A veces la estación permanece inactiva o abandonada durante siglos hasta que un nuevo grupo de fugitivos la reactiva para comenzar de nuevo. El elegante diseño original de la estación espacial ha dado paso a una expansión caótica, debido a las facciones que impugna en toda sede conocida. Omega carece de un gobierno central o de una autoridad que lo unifique y nadie alcanza a recordar un tiempo en el que los hubiera. Población 7,8 millones. Distancia orbital 243 UA. Periodo orbital 6,9 años terrestres. Longitud total 44 kilómetros. Vale. Pues yo creo que me parece, no sé, me parece una buena forma de empezar a reclutar gente y empezar, ¿no? Hay que empezar por algún sitio. Vale, pues nada, en principio vale, nos llevamos a Miranda aquí al amigo, ¿no? Tenemos 2, atracción, barrera. Genera un campo de efecto de masa que hace levitar un objetivo, sí. 3, oficial, sí. Vale, aquí tenemos esto, aquí tenemos esto. Sí, porque no tenemos más. Vale. Pues ya está. Muy bien. Empecemos.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Vale.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Oye, qué bien el mapa, ¿no? ¿O qué? Qué bien el mapa, joder, menudo cambio en comparación con el 1, Uf. Vale, tendríamos que entrar al Afterlife. Ojito, Muy buena pinta el mapa, sí señor. Wow, ¿qué pasa?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the Elusive Man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
No fue muy buena idea, la
thing
verdad.
in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
No fue muy inteligente por su parte, ya os digo. Para nada. No fue nada inteligente, eso os digo. Vale, pues nada. Vamos a ver qué hay que se cuece por aquí, amigos. Afterlife. Vale, entrada al Afterlife. Reclutador mercenario, área. Nivel inferior, área VIP. Depósito de transportes. ¿Qué hay por aquí? A ver, echemos un vistazo. ¿Sabéis a qué me recuerda esto? ¿Sabéis a qué me recuerda esto? A Coruscant. Pero literal, literal, tío. ¿No os parece? Joder, a mí se me hace muy parecida, tío.
What a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Hostia, es Coruscant, tío. Pero absolutamente. Absolutamente. Absolutamente.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Unbearable. What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Reclutador. Se parece mucho a una parte que vi el otro día en The Clone Wars y es Coruscant. Sí, vamos. A mí se me parece muchísimo a Coruscant. Muchísimo. Al nivel inferior. Vale. Aria está arriba.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
¿Para qué el escaneo?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack.
Madre mía.
They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Está muy chulo el personaje de Aria, porque realmente sale un par de minutos, tío, y se come la pantalla, Mola muchísimo el personaje.
Take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Es brutal.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Tell me how you got set up.
No quería pillar este, perdón.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Vale, diario actualizado. Vale, vamos a entrar en el diario. Vale, el profesor. El Dr. Morton Solus es un salariano experto en armas biológicas cuya tecnología puede ser la clave para contrarrestar los ataques de los recolectores. Actualmente dirige un centro médico en los barrios bajos de Omegas. Y Arcángel, comandante mercenarios cuyas operaciones son famosas por su calidad técnica y genialidad táctica. Es responsable de ataques importantes contra jefes de las bandas y es probable que se encuentre ahí. Vale. Richard, saludos, un abrazo. ¿Qué tal, Dani? Un abrazo, amigo. Un abrazo grande. Vale. Pues podemos hacer lo que queráis, la verdad. Chatada Requén, Empario de Jarro, Taparapamentos, Normandía, Lanzadera, la zona de cuarentena. Vale. Zona de cuarentena, vale, y aquí dice técnicas. Únete a los mercenarios. Habla con el reclutador que hay reservado de Afterlife. Vale, supongo que será el reclutador que estaba aquí abajo. Quiero pensar. Hola, Richard, espero que estés bien disfrutando. Te quiero, amigo. Un abrazo, Juan. Gracias por estar aquí. Vale.
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Busco Arcángel.
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period.
Tampoco pagan mucho, Asalto de mercenarios.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing, operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Tarak?
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Joder, sí que es importante darle matarile a Arcángel, ¿eh? Joder, pues está todo el mundo, vamos, a por él. Para que se junten 3 bandas rivales para ir solo por un tipo.
Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Vale, básicamente sí, lo que comenta aquí el tipo. Hacemos las veces de, o la gente, o los mercenarios hacen de carne de cañón.
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there.
Vale.
Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Parece que le echamos una mano aquí al amigo, ¿no? Sí, seguimos ahí subiendo un poco de virtud, poquito a poco. Somos más buenos que el pan, es así, amigos. Vale, pues si no me equivoco es aquí a la derecha. Es aquí, si no me equivoco. Transportes. Sí. Más bueno que el pan. Más bueno que el pan con Nutella, que se dice pronto, Más bueno que el pan con Nutella, amigos.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Vámonos. De Carlos Richard, cuando vuelvas a la Terlaya, échate un copazo con parte de todos. Venga, cuenta con ello, Carlos, hermano. Disparo de conmoción. Fusiles de asalto. No sé quién llevar, Nadie es más bueno que tú, Richard. No sé yo. No sé quién llevar, la verdad. Ah, mira, tiene un traje extra. Miranda tiene un traje extra. Podemos cambiarle el aspecto. Vale, voy a llevar a Miranda y voy a probar a Zaed. ¿Probamos a Zaed? Venga, vamos a probarlo. Vamos a probarlo. Miranda me la llevo seguro. Vale, a ver, granada de infierno, veterano. Disparo de conmoción y... disruptora. Sí. Sí. Me vale. Fusil de francotirador. Sí, vale. Lanzagranada siempre tenemos dos opciones. Proyector de arco. Prepara un ataque eléctrico de alto voltaje. No, me gusta más esto. Zaed nunca me gustó, la verdad. Es por probarlo, a ver qué tal. Por ver qué tal va. Richard, el caza va a tener una referencia a los jugadores. Sí, vamos, sí, claro. Sí. ¿No pillasteis que era por el meme? ¿No ves que hay un montón de vídeos de gente haciendo eso? Sí, claro, es un poco el meme. De lo de Se lanza con el cohete. Es que hay vídeos, hay un montón de vídeos de gente haciendo rollos de esos en Battlefield. Sí. Yo lo pillé porque son muy famosos esos vídeos. Vale, te han contado que nos enfrentamos a... No mucho, la verdad. Bueno, sí, no sé.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Vale.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Vale.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Joder, ojito con el Arcángel, madre mía, macho.
Where's the infiltration team now?
Madre mía, estoy loco por conocerlo,
But they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
22 de octubre sale Battlefield, se va a juntar. Yo, si no tiene campaña, yo no voy a comprar. No me interesa. Supongo que si me lo envía EA, pues hombre, sí, lo probaremos y tal. Pero no, yo si no tiene campaña, no me lo voy a comprar. No tengo en mente comprármelo. Vale, investiguemos.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
Vale.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Vale. Habla con el sargento por aquí.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
No nos marca... Por aquí no podemos pasar. No hay mapa. Es muy curioso, me resulta muy curioso lo de zonas donde hay mapa y zonas donde no. ¿Sabéis? Es que me resulta muy curioso ese tema, tío. Como que... Bueno, como que no. Que hay zonas donde tienes mapeado y zonas donde no lo tienes. Y me resulta muy curioso. No tendrá campaña, no va a tener campaña. Al parecer ya... No va a haber campaña. O eso comentan, ¿eh? Vale, pues nada. Echemos un vistazo por ahí. Mensaje a Tarak.
The infiltration team will attempt. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Entiendo.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer.
No nos hará quedar como estúpidos durante mucho más tiempo. Durante mucho más tiempo.
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Vale. Bueno, es que si os fijáis tampoco es que sepa mucho la gente de Arcángel. No saben nadie. He hablado con Garby y sus hombres y él está a bordo. Suponiendo que esta operación tenga éxito, podemos contar con una moral alta y una gran aprobación de la tropa. Al juzgar por las pérdidas que ya hemos sufrido, existe la posibilidad de que no tengamos los hombres necesarios para pasar al siguiente objetivo, aunque está claro que nadie de nuestra organización estaría listo para encargarse de Aria sin la ayuda de los otros 2. O sea que quieren reventar a Aria. Diario actualizado. Entrega, dale el pad de datos a Aria. Wow. Busca los segmentos del código coincidentes. ¿Cómo va esto? Localiza y selecciona el código que coincide con el que muestra la esquina superior. Evita el código rojo. Encuentra las coincidencias. Vale. What? No entiendo. Ah, vale, hay que vale, Vale, acabo de entenderlo. Acabo de entenderlo. Hay que ver el código arriba. Vale, vale. Es que de primeras no me entero de cómo va la movida, tío. Vale. Creo que es este. Acceso autorizado. Blanco, naranja. Joder, no veo, macho. Quiero probar a ver hasta que lo consiga. Vale, blanco, naranja, azul. Blanco, naranja. ¿What? No me ha dado tiempo a nada. Contabilidad de contrabando de Ezo. Claro, esto tiene que ser... Vale, podemos empezar. Naranja. No veo nada. Vale. Los rojos creo que no puedo... no puedo pisarlos, ¿es eso? Claro, creo que los... vale, creo que este es uno. Vale, los rojos no puedo tocarlos, entiendo. Este es otro. Y azul, blanco. Este. Maravilla, Dios mío, increíble. Claro, es que no puedes... según va bajando el rojo no puedes tocarlo. Claro. Entiendo. Bueno, pues ya está. Vale, conecta cada clavija con su... Vale. Este no es. Este va con este. Este creo que va con este. Exacto. Este va con este. Y este va con este. Hackerman. Podéis llamarme Hackerman, ¿eh? Se han reconfigurado los parámetros de fijación de objetivos.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Vale, estupendo. Si lo activan, será enemigo. Qué guay, están chulos, están chulos. Lo que pasa es que, claro, la primera vez no te enteras. Dices tú, ¿what? ¿De qué va esto? Sí. De primeras, claro, a ver, como todo. Ocurre con todo. Es decir, tienes que ir haciéndote un poco, ¿no? A mecánicas, a pruebas, a pirateos. Hay que ir haciéndose poquito a poco, lógicamente. A ver, cuando algo es la primera vez que se juega algo, pues lógicamente tienes que ir haciéndote a las mecánicas poco a poco. Sin más. Vale, en principio creo que es por aquí.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war.
O hasta que los
Ask your
trituren.
questions and go.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. Huh. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave.
Ah, es turiano.
More than he bargained for.
Creo que no lo habían dicho, ¿no? Yo creo, no sé. Creo que no lo habían dicho. O puede que sí, no lo sé, pero yo me acabo de enterar ahora.
Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life, but I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that.
No es tan duro. Bueno, a ver, amigo. Cuidado, que os estaba poniendo aquí.
But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Es turiano.
Come away, freelancer.
What the fuck. Vale, a ver. Vale. No veo, tío. Un montón de naranja. Un montón de naranja. Es este. Y naranja. Blanco. Naranja. No es este. No es este. Es este. Muy bien. Wow. Relax. Relax, amigo, relax. Aquí hay un independiente.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. I'll go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
Oye,
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Vale, me huelo algo, Vamos a dejarlo ahí. Vamos, me huelo algo,
What do you want, freelancer?
Es turiano. Tarak. Aquí está el jefazo.
Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Saeed.
I take it you two are acquainted?
We've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Saeed, I gotta deal with this shit. Genta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
Vale, vamos a preguntarle. Plan de ataque.
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Me lo huelo, me lo huelo.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Vale, conseguimos un par de puntos de virtud. Vale, vamos a hacer un guardadito, que no tenemos ninguna prisa.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of.
Pero tío, con ese
the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Con ese casco no ve. Tiene dos pares de ojos. No ve, con medio ojos no ve. Tío, ¿cómo llevas ese casco? Tiene que haber algún casco más apropiado para ti.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Veo fisuras en el plan, eh.
You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
No veo yo muy... A este plan lo veo fisuras.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Si estás vivo.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again. Omni tool.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Tío, pero...
We'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Here they come.
Archangel?
Va, clarísimo, es clarísimo. Es clarísimo.
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Está clarísimo.
What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
Está clarísimo que era Garrus. Nada más de que dijo que era turiano.
It sure is good to see a friendly face.
Nada más que dijo que era turiano, estaba clarísimo que era Garrus. Era, vamos, nada más que en cuanto dijo que era turiano, dije yo es Garrus, seguro.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here. But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard.
Y podemos, bueno, Garrus ahora mismo, ¿qué será? Independiente, me refiero. Sí, supongo que no podremos. Sobrecarga. No, esta todavía está cargándose. Munición de encender. Quema la armadura y hace que los enemigos arden y estén a la salud. A ver. Qué guapo, tío. Qué guapo, tío. Qué guapo, tío. Wow. Vale. Esa me la comí bien comida. Qué guapo, tío, la armadura. Qué guapo la munición. La munición qué guapa, tío, la munición. Sintéticos. Sí. ¿Dónde la puedo? Sí. Sintéticos. Claro, con esta cambias a esta, vale. Y esta cambias aquí. Vale. Estupendo. No tengo munición, amigos. Pero bueno, pistolita sí. No sé si habrá alguna cosita más por aquí. Pero no, me parece que sí. El fuego mata todo. Esa fue muy buena, Nahuel, sí señor. El fuego mata todo.
All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go.
Online.
That problem should take care of itself.
Vale, pues esto vamos a tenerlo un poco más jodido, ¿eh? Esto vamos a tenerlo un poco más jodido, diría yo. Eso. Ah, vale. Este es el que está transformado. Vale, vale. Este es el que habíamos pirateado. Vale, no nos ataca. Estupendo. Como lo vi venir hacia nosotros, pensé que nos iba a atacar también, pero no. Va contra los otros. No, voy a dejarlo ahí que haga lo que quiera hacer y ya está. De momento, vamos, ni me muevo. Bien. ¿Y si cambio a la otra? Ese me peinó, Ese me peinó. Ojo, porque ese tiene un montón de armadura, Puedo tener... No. Me estoy quedando sin munición de todo tipo, Me estoy quedando sin munición, pero de todo, No hay nada por aquí que podamos conseguir. Vale. Fusil de combate indicando que los siguientes miembros del pelotón ahora son capaces de usar esta arma. Vale. ¿Puedo utilizarla? Sí, pero bueno, me parece que... Ah, fusil de combate Vindicator M15. Amigo, ¿esto qué? ¿Esto qué? ¿Esto qué, compis? Y además hay un montón de munición por aquí, al parecer. Vale, hay cositas. ¿Viene alguien más? Yo no veo a nadie. Botiquín. Hay unos créditos. Botiquín. Vale, era el último el único que pasó. Está guay, está chido, tío. Está chido, tío, está chido. Vale, aquí cambiamos a esta. Y no se puede... Claro, lo que pasa es que solamente puedes tener... Vale, esta la puedo poner ahí. Me gusta quemadura o munición incendiaria. Y me gusta disruptora, tío. Esa me gusta, ¿eh? La de descarga de conmoción no me hace mucha gracia, tío. No me hace mucho tilín. Pero me gusta disruptora y me gusta incendiaria, tío. Me gustan esas dos. Lo que pasa que, claro, disruptora es contra sintéticos, es decir, o es lo que yo entiendo. Contra enemigos biológicos, pues no hace tanto daño, lógicamente. Hombre, conmoción es explosivo, daño explosivo, o sea que hará daño de todas formas. Y incendiaria yo creo que va muy bien, ¿eh? Vale. Sí, de momento pues sí, voy guay, la verdad. Va muy guay, sí señora. Lo que pasa que, bueno, lo he dicho, amigos, hay que ir haciéndose un poquito a poco. Botiquín, un botiquín aquí. Vale, creo que no hay nada más. Ratchet & Clank en dimensión aparte se ve genial, espero que comience esa aventura. Sí, en principio mañana la probamos. Vale, lo que me digas, Garrus. Ya voy para allá, campeón.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
¿Están intentando entrar por abajo?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard.
Vale.
I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaid, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Vale, lo que me digas, hermano. Lo que me digas. Vale, bajamos. Más 5 de virtud. Joder, estoy siendo muy bueno. Estoy siendo, Dios, demasiado bueno. Miranda no tiene nada. Creo que podemos hacer un guardadito aquí tranquilamente. Por si nos equivocamos como antes y disparamos a la gente que no es. ¿Sabéis? El jefe científico creará esta mejora. Vale, todavía como no tenemos el jefe... el investigador, pues no podemos hacer nada. Vale. Vale, esto sí, por si queremos usar... muy potencia de parámetros, evitar a cualquier distancia, evitar contra... No, hombre, me gusta este, la verdad. Y por defecto traen estos dos, o sea que... No me mola nada lo de que sea de ráfagas, tío. Pensé que iba a ser bastante más chulo, Me mola más el otro, tío. Es que... tardan eones en disparar, tío. Tarda eones. Eones, tío, eones. Vale, supongo que será por aquí. No creo que pueda hacer mucho. Caja frágil, ¿eh? No creo que pueda hacer mucho. En ello estoy, tranquilo. Vale. Vienen por la derecha. Creo que hay uno ahí detrás. Bien. Hay uno aquí. Sí, señor. Alteración. Descompone a los enemigos a nivel molecular. A ver cómo se hace esto. Qué guapo, tío. Voy. Sí. Sé que hay una persiana, pero la cosa está un poco de aquella manera. Toca avanzar un pelín.
Firing now.
Necesito acercarme, sí, claro que sí. Estoy... Va. Aguanta. Bien, estupendo. Vale, pues nos quedaría otra, ¿no? Estoy en ello. No hay nada interesante por aquí. Caja explosiva. Esto, caja. Ahí creo que es un botiquín ahí atrás. Vale. Y el otro supongo que estará al final de la otra zona, ¿no? ¿O qué? ¿Hacia aquí tal vez? En la que es de allí, ¿no? Sí, es este de aquí. Tranqui. Creo que le estoy dando ahí a la izquierda. O sea. Estupendo. Vale. Tengo que ir por aquí. Tenemos media vida de Garrus, ¿eh? Hostia, Pedrín, la que hay aquí. Madre mía, la que hay aquí. Vale, y si vamos por la parte de atrás, por ahí no se puede, ¿no? Madre mía, la que hay aquí montada. ¿Y aquí? ¿Se puede acceder hacia esta zona? No puedo acceder hacia aquí. Por lo menos. Madre mía, la que había ahí montada, tío. Hago lo que puedo, de verdad, hago lo que puedo, compi. Confía en mí. Lo que pasa es que está la cosa aquí un poco jodida, amigo. Está un poco jodido esto. Vale. Va. Explotó, muy bien. Y yo casi me quemo con él. Me faltó el canto de un duro, básicamente. Por aquí. Ahí hay más, ¿eh? Lo que no sé si tengo francotirador. Sí, puede que a lo mejor pueda hacer alguna cosita desde aquí, ¿eh? Vale, está ahí el botón, ¿eh? Vamos. Y a correr como si no hubiera mañana. Vamos. Ahí está, cerrado. Estupendo.
Get back here, Shepard. Coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds.
Esa parte siempre me como los lanzallamas. Eso está hecha muy mala hostia. Esa zona. Está hecha muy mala, muy mala leche, tío, esa zona. Para que justamente te la encuentres y te reviente, vamos. Vale. Hombre, realmente mirad lo que os digo. Sí. Hay que cubrirse porque si no, despégate. Bien, gracias. Estupendo. Hay que entrar, ¿eh? Hay que entrar con todo aquí, ¿eh? Baja. Vamos, recarga. Bien. Bien, uno menos. Recarga. Vamos. Aquí viene, ojito. La lona, amigo. ¿Alguien más? Buena.
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Arm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Amigo, esto ya es otra cosa.
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
Ojito. Vale. Vamos a hacer una cosita. Vale, ojito con los escudos de aquí el colega, estoy... Vale, eso no son escudos realmente. No, no es escudo. Eso es armadura, claro. Esto es salud. Entonces, en principio, sí que podemos con ese y armadura. Vale. Entonces podríamos cambiar aquí ahora. Mejor, mucho mejor, claro que sí. Y creo que ya está, ¿no? Claro, es que hay que jugar mucho con el tipo de munición que llevas. Es decir, hay munición que lógicamente va mejor contra los escudos y sintéticos. Y hay otros que ya directamente hacen más daño. Como por ejemplo, es que se nota muchísimo, se nota una barbaridad. Es un poco como... piedra, papel, tijera, ¿no? Es una munición que va mejor con X tipo de... Claro, ¿sabes? Aquellos... sí, es un escudo. Vale, entonces esta va contra los escudos. Perdón, esta va contra los escudos. Este es para escudo. Exacto, esta es para escudo. Y luego cambiaríamos a la otra, que es más para salud. Sí, justamente. Entonces tienes que ir jugando un poco. Armadura, salud, armadura, salud, armadura, salud. Vale. Atraviesa los escudos y destroza los objetivos. Con fuerza destructora. Quema la armadura. Hacia atrás. Hola, no te enganches, por Dios. ¿Por dónde viene? Viene por ahí, ojito. Va por arriba. Vale, salud. Armadura. Sí, hay que ir un poco así, ¿sabéis? Claro, eso cogiendo un poco el rollo. Hay que ir cambiando, ¿sabes? Cada poco, tío. Está chulo el rollo, la verdad. Está guay porque se hace curioso, tío, el rollo. Vale, ahora es un poco locura el salir. Menos mal que tengo unos sofás de calidad aquí delante. Me queda nada, Boom, bitch.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker. Make sure they're ready for us.
Qué mal suena eso. Uf, suena muy mal, Suena muy mal, más bien. Elemento cero encontrado, 500. Fusil de combate, misión completada, subida de nivel. Resumen de la misión. Se ha rescatado a Arcángel, también conocido como Garrus. Fusil de combate Vindicator. Daño tecnológico